What's up, everybody? Welcome to Kraken Hunters. I am one of your hosts tonight, Carolina Hitman.
And I am Anubis.
And today we're going to be doing something that...
We got a request for.
Yes, exactly, from one of our friends.
Our subscribers.
Yeah, one of our subscribers. Yep, that's right. Well, I consider our subscribers our friends.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah.
Please don't tell us to kill ourselves, because that wouldn't be very funny for us.
Yeah, for us. But today we're going to be reviewing one of my favorite shows on Netflix, and it's Black Mirror. We're going to be reviewing season 1.
Yeah, only season 1. I'm sorry. It took me a while to get, it's my fault that we're taking this long, because the show actually came out in 2016. I should have been watching it then, but, I had people telling me, man, I need to watch it. You need to watch it. You need to watch it.
I was one of them.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I told you about Black Mirror before.
I think what it was I'm sorry, I think it was Marvin that told me, and I was like, man, I don't think I can watch it now.
All right, but yeah, we're going to be reviewing season 1 today.
All right, now we're going to go, it's a little different with an anthology series because, we're going to have to go through each episode. Now, it's not going to take very long each episode, but, we're going to go over the plot and, the characters. We don't know all the actors' names in these.
No, and it's so many. And
and I think it would almost be impossible because a lot of them are very obscure, even though I've seen them in other movies. But, all right, now what do you think about the show in general?
Oh, I love it.
You love it?
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it so much.
All right, now so far I've only gotten to season 1, and it reminds me a lot of anything Eli Roth would make.
Yes. Whoever directed this thing has no faith in humanity.
Yeah.
I won't say humanity, I'll say technology.
Technology,
yeah,
yes.
He has no faith in technology.
The show itself, even though none of the episodes are connected, they all have a dislike of technology.
Yes, for me, that's the underlying theme in every single episode.
Every episode, technology ruins humanity.
Yes, and that was one of the things I liked about it. Like, it showed me kind of where our society is going as a whole, as far as technology is concerned. Because you can see the difference between 10, 20 years ago to now.
Oh yeah,
it's getting dangerous.
Yeah, one of the big things is Facebook, but we'll skip past all that. I mean, because we all know the benefits and the benefits and negative aspects of technology. But let's go ahead and let's talk about episode 1. Episode 1 was called The National Anthem, and they did not hold back at all.
No,
not one fucking bit.
That first episode sets the tone for the entire series as a whole. It lets you know where it's going with this show.
Yeah, they don't hold back at all.
Well, on episode 1, it's about I think it's a British.
It's a English prime minister.
Yes, that's what it is.
He wakes up in the middle of the night, and it tells you it's the very first scene that the princess has been kidnapped, and we're talking a princess that is widely loved. Peace Corps deal, charities, and everything. Ecological. Yeah, ecological. And just an all loved person has been kidnapped. Now, when it says this, it comes with a ransom note that she's been kidnapped. But the note, it doesn't ask for money. It doesn't ask for, stop a war wherever. It's like, I want the prime minister
to do this.
To have sex with a pig.
Okay, we can do that. It's
the first scene.
Yeah, it's the first scene. So it's not. I want to try and stay away from spoilers so much, people, but just avoid them as much as possible.
Well, that really is. It's the main plot.
Yeah.
Now, the thing, not just have sex with a pig, it's have sex with a pig live on national fucking television.
Mm-hmm. And the princess's popularity plays a significant part.
Yes.
In this entire thing.
Yeah. Because at first it shows polls. I don't know if this would be a spoiler. 35% say yeah, and 65% say don't do it.
You know what? We can talk a little bit in depth about it because it came out in 2016. If you haven't season 4, it'd be different. But
if you haven't seen it by now, I'm sure that this isn't going to really bother you because we're not going to talk about season 2, 3, or 4 with 4 coming out.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait.
And now the thing is it's got to be recorded live.
Right, and the crazy thing is that they know if it's actually him.
Right. And he tries every little thing to get out of it. I mean, he tried.
Can you blame him? Who would want to do that on camera?
Man, all right.
You left out a significant part. You left out a big part. Like, why he has to have sex with a pig on camera, he has to also take male enhancer pills to keep that erection up for as long as possible.
I did
and that's the screwed up thing about that ransom note. Like, and it's horrible. But
now,
go ahead.
Oh, okay. Now, see, okay, that's the basic plot.
Yes.
Oh, and now, let's see the possibilities of it happening. You know, not only it being broadcasted live, but you know, everybody's gonna watch it. That's the real thing about this episode and the whole show in general. Right. So far from what I've seen in season 1 is that there is a possibility on this first episode that this could happen and people would watch.
And that's what makes me scared is that someone will watch this because it would work.
Oh yeah.
Like, because one of the main things in the first episode is the fact that like Facebook, social media, YouTube, they play a major part in this because it helps the world know what's going on. And not even that. Anytime he makes a mistake, it's broadcast everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I mean everywhere.
Oh yeah. I mean look at how we're doing now with Twitter and YouTube. I mean
Facebook,
our president now.
We don't do political stuff on here.
Okay. No, I was just saying I was relating it back to the show.
Okay.
You know, every time anybody fucks up, it's automatically on YouTube.
Yep.
I mean, just like that. I mean, I do. I mean, I would do it. I watch the shit all the time. I think it's hilarious.
Man, that's the thing is that's what's scary is that how easily and how quickly it's spread.
Oh yeah.
Like it's spread like wildfire to where when he like within hours like millions of people knew about it.
Not only that, but the ransom note was put on YouTube.
Yes, So now everybody already knows he's got to do it.
At least 45,000 people knew about it, right? Within 15 minutes.
Right. And that for me what was scary. What was the most scary thing about this episode is how public opinion can sway elected my tongue is getting tired. Elected officials so easily.
Yeah.
Like they were on his side. They were on his side.
The majority.
Yeah, the majority of what do we call the British? Not Congress, but
it's just like just the British people in general.
Well, I would say Congress because I don't know what it's called over there.
Yeah.
But it swayed them so quickly because, like I said, every mistake he made, it got put public. Yeah. And that let all their ratings started dropping.
They brought in a guy to fuck the pig on the prime minister's behalf by using CGI and stuff. The best one that they could find. Now, the thing is somebody caught that and took a picture of it and they cut the princess's finger off.
Yep.
You know, and right then as soon as that video went viral, the polls went from 35 on the prime minister's side to 35% saying don't, or 35% having sex with a pig saying do it. The other 65% saying don't do it. It went from 65% saying don't do it to 85 saying do it.
Yeah, just that quick.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, man, and that was what was scary. It was like, man, look how quickly that can sway their minds.
I know, and to be honest, I mean, I can't. I wouldn't even want to even imagine being in that situation.
I'm sorry, she gotta die. I'm just going to tell you, she gonna die.
If it was me, and they even said it, if he didn't do it, they couldn't protect him.
Yep, that was the next thing I was going to bring up.
Yeah,
and that's where he was between a rock and a hard place.
Right.
Like his wife didn't want him to do it.
No,
but
I wouldn't have.
But at the same time, he knew that without their protection, they were going to die.
Well,
like it's kind of really stated in so many words that
you're not making it if you don't fuck this pig, you're gonna die. I'd be like, well,
I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it.
Me being the cocky ass American that I am, I'd be like, well, fuck you and fuck all of you because I'm not fucking a pig, especially for no goddamn hour.
Right. Ugh.
And that's the thing. I wouldn't do it. And they can threaten all that, but my ass, I can go hide out in the woods for years.
And I know it's easy for us to say that right now because
it is.
It really is. But
because we're not popular.
Right, exactly. We're not. And that's the thing, like, who's to say that if let's say one day we got in a position to where we were in power, like an elected official, and someone did that, and we either had a choice. Either we did something of that nature, or our children, our wives. No, they won't be safe anymore because we're going to be so hated that somebody's going to try and kill us.
Well, for one, I know, and I'm a married man. He's engaged, but technically. But the thing is I know I would be divorced right after that. If I did it, man, she'd be gone.
And that's the thing, like that's what happened to him. Like as soon as, even though he was doing it to protect his family, to protect her,
she still resented him and thought he was disgusting. Which I
don't blame her.
I don't either.
And that's the thing, you can see both sides because you really can't blame her because he screwed a pig.
He fucked a pig.
I mean, seriously, who would want to be with someone after that? And not even just that. It's like you will always be known for that. Like, no matter where you go.
Hey, that's that pig fucker guy.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
look at him. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
and now she's connected to him. Like, why is she with him? Like after what he did, exactly. Now people are going to think less of her because she's with him.
Right.
Like it was. I just loved it. So many dynamics in that one episode alone.
And mainly the whole thing was that literally everybody watched. Not only that, I mean, they watched so intently the whole time he was doing it that the kidnapper dropped her off in the middle of the street
in broad daylight.
Not one person knew. And
that was their statement. Like that was one of the things that one of the people that was working with the guy said that like it probably was their statement.
Yeah.
And I mean,
well, actually, the whole thing really what it was at the end was the guy who kidnapped the princess was an artist and he wanted to create the new art through social media and YouTube and all of that.
Right. No. I don't think they ever found the guy.
They did because remember they had his finger.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Yeah, because that wasn't even the princess's finger that he.
It was his own damn finger.
Yeah. That's what's crazy about it.
Yeah, but okay. Now, did you like that episode?
Yes, and I know it was a messed up episode, but I loved all the little different dynamics. That episode brought into it. Like speaking on how social media can sway the opinion so easily.
Right.
And just the scary thing of how realistic and how much of a possibility that situation can actually become. It's scary.
Now, I don't know if it could be 100% possibility because, I mean, we do have some really, really smart people who know how to work with technology. They can find all these black holes and loopholes and like shortcuts and digital fingerprints and all that stuff rather than, one lowly artist.
Right.
But the thing is, I think the principle is that, just the basic idea could be a factor.
Oh yeah, I think if
it happened to somebody like me and they had my wife hostage and they were like, "Hey, you got to fuck this pig," I'd be like, "Well,
well, I don't know." Like
maybe I might think about it.
I won't. I hope Crystal never watches this video because I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
She's gonna watch it. Yeah. Yeah, like, throw.
They can send me whole body parts like arms and legs. Well, guys, all you're doing is giving me more reasons not to do it.
All right, well, I mean, like I said, if it's my wife or one of my kids, I'll be fucking that pig.
That's understandable.
Yeah,
I'm not.
And the thing is too, I'm gonna eat that goddamn thing when I'm done.
He won't be telling any of his hog friends about this story. But I really like this episode.
I did too, and I really loved the and. To be honest, I think that Black Mirror in general just shows the whole lack of faith in humanity perfectly because I love it. I did. I loved that episode. I thought it was fucking hilarious at the beginning.
Yeah.
I would be one of the people watching. I can't help. I wouldn't be able to help myself. All right, now, we're going to go to episode number 2, which is 15 Million Merits.
Now, for me, this was the weakest episode in the first season.
Now, see, I agree as of a storyline of if it could be possible. I don't know. It may be. Maybe it could be, but I doubt it.
Decades and decades down the line.
Maybe even not even a decade, but maybe a century. I don't know.
I mean, that was one of the ones that was the least plausible. Out of all of them.
Definitely least plausible.
But that wasn't even. It was just so like it took me a while to really understand what was going on. Like for the first 30 minutes or so.
I mean, okay, are you a slave? I see you're earning money while you're pedaling. I get that. Is it money? It doesn't matter. It's all digital.
Right.
Oh, okay. What do you? Well, you see other characters buying shit like avatar items for their little
Avatar.
yeah, yeah. And what it is the plot is that's all you really see. You know, you see people pedaling on an exercise bike, watching TV.
Right. And
The whole thing.
That was the thing. Like it didn't make much sense.
It's an enslavement, and you know they say you're pedaling to support a cause, but what the fuck? I mean, they never say what the cause is.
Right.
What the point of this whole? You know, why are they pedaling? What's the deal?
But then later on, we find out the reason why I guess one of the reasons why they're pedaling is so they can actually pay for a ticket to get into this reality show.
Not just that, but they're pedaling maybe because that gives them something to do while they're watching TV,
Well,
and maybe it gives them a reason. You know, I don't know. Maybe something like that. It sounds. It's really far fetched, but you know. It's more of like along the lines of like low level. To me, it's low level, low class. You know, you pedal your way to get to the top kind of deal. Because it costs if you see the episode, it costs 15 million merits or dollars, whatever you would say, to get into the Hot Shot TV show.
Yeah, reality show.
Yeah, the reality show, and that pretty much is nothing but American Idol.
Yeah, in a nutshell. Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
and once we get to that part, then we begin to understand what's going on. Like when each person, when they spend that 15 million merits, there's no guarantee that you're going to become a star.
And yeah, it's just you spend the 15 million merits just to see if you qualify. You got to go on American Idol. Hot Shot is basically American Idol, but instead of going to the next level, you actually get put on a show or like on a porn site or as a singer, a diva. Mm-hmm. You know, and it's not just diva singers or porn people. It's also dancers. You know, anything entertaining, anything that entertains the masses.
Yes, and that episode was just weak, and I didn't really like that one. Out of the whole series, that was one of the weakest ones.
Now I think about like the ending of it. You know, this man, he falls in love with this girl. They're both pedaling. He has a lot of merits.
Wait, well, first let's talk about her first. We forgot her. Like when the girl he likes, which he meets while he's pedaling, she gets the chance to be on this contest.
No, she doesn't get the chance. He gives her the money.
Oh, that's right. That's well, technically the same thing, but I see what you're saying. But
yeah, he gives it to her because he's been pedaling for a long time. You can see all he does is he eats an apple and drinks a juice, and then he goes back to pedaling and he makes more money.
Right.
And then he gives her the ticket. He's like, "Here you go. You have a beautiful singing voice. I want to see that."
Like, so she gets to this contest. She sings. The judges like her.
Yeah, they like her voice. They like the way she sings, but they want to see her boobs.
Yeah, they think she'd be better
as a porn star.
Yes, and she either has
she has the opportunity to go back to pedaling.
Yes,
or she has the opportunity to go be a porn star.
And so what happens is,
what would you do in that situation?
I'm going back to well, as a man, you can't really ask me that. You have to ask another woman. I mean,
yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Let's be honest here. Yeah, but what happens is, so she chooses to be the porn star.
Yeah, because I mean, come on, who wants to fucking pedal all goddamn?
Right. So he finds the guy that likes her, and actually it's the main actor from Get Out.
That's who I thought it was. I mean,
Get Out and Sicario.
Sicario.
Yeah.
He was a side actor. He was Emily Blunt's partner in Sicario.
And so he finds out that's what she's done. Yeah. So he pedals up like he.
Hold on, wait. I think another thing that we're missing is that the really bad part about it is that he spends all of his maybe, but he's got 8,000 left.
Right.
And the real breakdown for the main character in the show is when he sees her on the show and he can't skip past it because he doesn't have enough money.
Oh, that's right.
And he breaks down. He breaks down bad.
Yeah, because in order, like when your room, your entire wall is TV.
Yeah.
Like in order to skip ads and stuff,
you had to pay for it.
Yeah. So he, like you said, he can't skip it now because he doesn't have that much money.
He had to watch. So what he did was he freaked out and he started fucking beating his head against the damn wall.
So now he wants to go, I guess, get revenge on the judges.
Yeah, he looked at his little stamp that he got for watching her, and he was like, "Okay, I'm going to use this." Now he used it and he pedaled. He starved himself, just to get that 15 million merits. And he has a shard of glass. And what I was hoping for, which I was hoping for, I knew it wasn't going to happen, but I was hoping for he'd go in and kill all them judges for putting her in being that porn story.
Which what his intent was to kill himself on camera.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what he does is he puts that glass up and he's like, you're going to hear me speak. And when he does, he goes, and all right, hater, y'all may hate this, but this is what I think I would say happens. I think he just throws a temper tantrum. You know, he does. I mean, he mentions like everything that he doesn't like about the society that they got, and it's all bullshit. How they make all this money for nothing. You know, to buy shit for avatars. You know, or watch a TV show. I mean, who gives a fuck, right? That was about his whole temper tantrum. That's all it was. Like a child.
Yeah, and on top of that, not only after he throws that temper tantrum,
one of the judges looks at him and says, I love it. That is the most heartfelt speech I've ever heard. And he's got a piece of glass through his throat, you know?
Right.
And he's like, I think you need to use that piece of glass too. He's like, I think, how about 30 minutes, 2 days a week? You'll never have to pedal again. And you know, I mean, he takes it.
He does. Like now his show is basically he has a shard of glass up to his neck and rants.
No,
that's his show.
Throws a temper tantrum.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But this is for me. This was one of the weakest episodes. I didn't really like this one as much. It was
right.
It was pretty.
I mean, as soon as they offered him that, I knew he was going to take it just like that. Just like she took the porn star thing, and you know that just goes to show you that you know, no matter what this character said, you know, he's still going to take the easy way out.
And that's what he did.
And you know, he did.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, if I was going to say something, I would want to be able to back it up, or I'm not going to say it at all.
Right.
Now, what do you think? Do you think that's what you would have done? Just went ahead and been like, well, fuck this, I'm out.
I wouldn't have killed myself. I'd have killed them.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I thought.
Well, it would also be committing suicide because they would have killed your ass.
Oh yeah, that's true. But at least I'd have killed them in the process.
Yeah. See, that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping he was going to go and slash all 3 judges.
And that didn't happen.
No.
And it was disappointing.
He pussed out.
It was like, meh.
Meh.
But we ain't going to spend too much time on the second episode.
Right.
Yeah. But
now,
the third one.
The third episode. Now, this one hits home to every man.
Every relationship.
Every man in a relationship.
Yes.
This one's called Memory of Your Life. I may be paraphrasing. I don't know if I've got that accent.
It's close to it. I think
it's close enough.
Yeah.
But now
this is episode 3, by the way.
Episode 3. Now, episode 3. The plot is you have a lawyer, and everybody on the planet has this chip in the back of their head, like right back here. Now, what it does is it records everything.
Yeah, like through your eyes.
Yeah, through your eyes, through your perspective. Now, it records everything. What you see, it's the ultimate fucking argument killer.
Oh.
Because, no, you said you didn't say that. Watch this.
Right to it, because that's one of the things that you go right back to it.
Yeah.
And
to that second.
Yes, to that second. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
So our episode starts out there at like this cocktail party.
Yeah.
And he notices that his wife is kind of being a little too friendly
with somebody he doesn't know.
Yes. Like he went and applied for another job. I think it was in another state.
Yeah. And he had to fly back.
Yeah. So he's been gone. She's been by herself. And when he comes to this party, and plus when he comes back, it's like she wasn't really expecting him to be back.
Yeah, exactly. Not only that, but the party, he knew about the cocktail party, but he didn't know. He knew that it was with every one of her old friends that she had, like when she was in college or whatever like that. I don't know. And he saw her talking to this guy that he had no idea who the fuck it was.
Right. And he knows in just little things that she's paying a little too much attention to him, laughing a certain way at his jokes.
When nobody else is laughing?
Right, exactly. And he's just knowing a lot of these little things, and they're starting to add up to him that, okay, maybe something's not right here. Yeah. Maybe she's done something.
No, well, I don't think he deduced it that far at that point, but it was definitely throwing us some suspicion. But also, you have to realize that he may not have had the best day because, for one, he had to get on an airplane, which would be a hassle. Right. I don't know. I've never been on an airplane. 2, he
didn't get the job.
2, yeah. He knew he didn't get the job because he went back and watched it over and over the interview, and they're like,
right. And so he knew
we hope that we want to see you again. You know,
right. He picked up on the phrasing of the words.
I didn't fucking get it. You know, it's like, well, that's out the door. I'm unemployed.
So after a while, after everybody leaves the cocktail party and everything like that, You know,
they have an argument.
Yes, and he starts playing back all the scenes, like when she was laughing when no one else was.
Yeah,
and
now the whole time he's also drinking his ass off.
He is,
and I'm pretty sure it's brandy. So
whatever it had,
it had to either be whiskey or brandy.
Yeah, well, I would hope it was whiskey.
Yeah, I would. That's what I would be drinking. I'm not drinking that now, but that's what I would be drinking.
Yeah, but so he starts playing back all these little times and everything like that. That he felt that there was something suspicious going on.
And you know, it's not only that, but he's being obsessive about it. You know,
yes.
It is literally tearing him apart.
Like he stood up, like he was there for hours, just rewinding and just looking and
watching.
Every little phrase she said, just everything he was trying to break down, everything of that night.
Yeah,
because he believed by that time he started believing something was up.
Yeah,
he believed it. Like he even eventually goes to that dude's house because he
goes to the guy's house. He's wasted.
Yeah. So let's skip ahead a little bit. So
when he goes, hold on, I can sum this up real quick. He goes to the guy's house, and you know he finds out. He's like, okay, you motherfucker, everything that you have of my wife, I want you to erase it now. And he's like, no, don't do it in your head. I want to see it on the goddamn screen.
Yeah.
Erase it. Well, he's got a piece of glass through, and you know. Of course, you know, he's drunk, he's white, he sees it, and then he sees him delete it, right? But then the next scene, he wakes up in his car that has been wrecked because, you know, he was shit-faced drunk and he was driving. Don't drink and drive ever. And then he walks home. Well, he went to replay. I guess he blacked out or whatever. He replayed it and he noticed something.
Right away.
Right. Oh, yeah. As soon as he noticed something, it didn't show you what he noticed.
Right. I'm sorry to interrupt. I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
I love when it makes you okay.
It's the build up.
Yes, because he notices something.
Right.
But it doesn't show you. So it's like, what in the world did he just notice that? Kind of because you can see it in his face.
At a drunk moment though.
Yeah.
What you would think.
No, he was he was
really hungover and pissed off because he woke up and his head probably hurt and he's like, what the fuck did I do last night?
That's what it was. Yes. Yeah. And he played it back and that's when he saw the video.
And he was like, oh shit. Oh, I'm pissed now.
So now let's fast forward to when he goes.
He walks home. He goes and confronts his wife,
which is never the right thing to do when you're pissed off at your significant other.
Well,
it's giving you time.
If you're right, it is.
But even if you're wrong, it's giving you time to just stew and just get madder and madder. Because for one, you're walking home.
Yeah.
No one's picking up the phone, and now you have this. No, it doesn't say how far away he lives. So you may have walked between 5 to 10 miles. And it's just stewing in his head.
Hung over.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Not even. Yeah. Exactly.
And while he comes home and he confronts his wife and he does it in such a casual way. I mean, in such the most casual way, he just walks up and asks, he said, "Did you wear a condom? Is this my child?" And she's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Okay, well, let me rewind and show you. Look, this was 18 months ago. We've been married for 4 or 5 years."
But no. But see, that's the thing. He didn't start with that. He showed her the video.
No, he asked first. He asked if she
he asked she asked did he wear a condom, but he played the video, and she tried to say, well, no, this was such and such long time.
He pointed out that he's like, I bought that a year ago.
But no, that's what I'm saying. At first, she tried to say it. No, that was so long ago. That was Yeah, so she tried to play it off like it was such a long time ago.
Yeah,
and that's when he brought up the date too, because they had a date on there.
18 months.
Yes,
so that was 18 months ago. Our kid is 18. Like. He's however old, but at that time he was conceived.
Right.
You know, is that my damn kid? Did you wear a condom? And then he's like, all right. And she finally admits up to it. Yeah, she fucked around on him. Which, I mean, you expect because it's part of the way the series is going.
Right.
And she's like, of course I did. He is your kid. And he's like, I want to see it. I know you got it. I want to see it. And, you know, you find out, you know, blah, 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 you know, it's not his.
Because she tried to say it was deleted.
Yeah, he watched it.
Yeah, and but she tried to say that she deleted it.
Yeah, but he knew she
And she tried to delete it real quick, too.
Yeah.
He's like, don't take that damn remote out your hand and show me that video.
Yeah, and you find out, you know, it's not his kid, you know, and stuff like that. And then you see him all alone by himself. That's the end of the show. All alone by himself. He's got whiskey bottles, liquor bottles all over the place. His house is fucking empty. It's just him. Now, let's talk. Could this be a possibility of that? Could there be a possibility?
Yes.
I would say
so.
absolutely. Within the next 15 years.
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're already working on things right now where you can take pictures with your eyes.
Now, would you do it?
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
No. Why would I give my woman any reason to question anything I've done where she could literally go back and say to the date what I really said?
Yeah, it takes the bullshit factor away.
Exactly. I mean,
and that's part of the fun of a relationship.
Yes,
it really is.
Yeah, when neither one of you can remember.
Not only that, but I mean, it just gives you that idea, like, oh, I'm gonna look. I know it's in here. I'm gonna have you do it, or be like, oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it could be used to your advantage. Either way it go. It could, but I wouldn't do it. For one, I don't even own a cell phone, so I don't own a cell phone. I don't own a laptop. I sure as shit is not going to get something implanted into me that can be recorded and uploaded to anywhere.
Right.
Not happening.
No. But I wouldn't want it done because it would just ruin a relationship.
Oh, yeah. I mean, not only that, but it takes trust and throws it out the window.
Yeah, it does. Because how can you trust them? I mean,
it's not even in a relationship point of view, but I mean, in friendships too.
Right. Like, did this motherfucker really just say that? And so and then go back. Whereas before you could just go like, maybe I heard it wrong. And I just blow it off. Now you can actually go back and say, you know what? He really did say
fuck
that.
This guy, my best friend in life. Yeah, I mean, fuck you, Carolina.
It just really would be the end of relationships, friendships. I mean,
it'd be terrible.
And like you said, it takes the surprise out of a relationship too.
It does.
It takes a lot of the bullshit. Yeah, it really does.
And the bullshit's what's making it fun. Now, let's see. Did you like it? The show
as a whole, first season?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd give that at least a double binge. At least
the first season I liked as a show, I would give it a binge because that's what I did. I binged it.
Right.
I binged it, and I might even watch it again. Now, as an anthology, I don't know if there's really a point. I've seen it once. No. I've read anthology books. I don't go back and read.
I can go ahead and tell you. Well, honestly, I've watched several of the episodes 2 or 3 times.
Really?
Oh yeah, because they're good.
Any on the first season?
I've watched none of the first season. I haven't watched the National Anthem and The Memory of Your Life. I watched those a couple times again.
Really?
Just to see how messed up the first one was. But as the series progresses, I've watched the second and third season probably 2 or 3 times, several episodes 2 or 3 times. Just because. Go ahead.
Now, to me, anthology series. I love Twilight Zone. I love Outer Limits.
Yes.
Tales from the Dark Side.
Tales from the Crypt. I love shit like that, but that doesn't mean I want to go back and rewatch all of them. Okay, that's just me personally. I would give it a binge at once. At once, because I mean I've got a pretty good memory, and I can remember things. Right.
And it's the same way with books too, anthology books.
Yeah, once you read them once, it's really I can see your point on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I give it a double binge.
Yeah, I would definitely give it a double binge for people. Definitely. But for me, I wouldn't. I binge it once.
Okay. Well, guys, that's the end of our review of Black Mirror Season 1.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, so I was going to get to that.
I'm pushing it forward.
I know, but thanks for joining us, guys. If you have Netflix, I highly recommend this show, especially if you want to see some of the things that our society may be leading up to. And I'm telling you, some of these things in this show, it'll lead up to it. It's getting close.
Definitely.
But I highly recommend it. If you got Netflix, please go get it. Please go watch it.
Yep.
But
even though I would definitely say watch it. Yeah. It's a must see. It really kills your faith in humanity. I love shit like that.
So do I. But thanks for joining us. Don't forget.
I am once again Anubis, and this is Carolina Hitman. Please like and subscribe.
Thank y'all for joining us. We'll see you next time. Peace.
Yep.